10:02 a.m. Ask you to please stand for a moment of solemn meditation and remain standing for the pledge. Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I got the truth.
Thank you. Thanks. Diane.
We have exonerations today. There are 7 listings, $2,366.71 for tax year 2014. Fiduciary orders as of October 8th. General County Fund, $83,103.03. General County Fund Purchasing Card, $9,169.59. Coal Severance Fund, $17. Camp Muffley, $3,393.28. Camp Muffley Purchasing Card, $460.11. Chestnut Ridge Park, $892.40. Chestnut Ridge Park Purchasing Card, $582.47. Mason-Dixon Park, $454.38. Mason-Dixon Park Purchasing Card, $177. Assessor's Valuation Fund, $2,155.37. Assessor's Valuation Purchasing Card, $514.20. Magistrate Court Purchasing Card, $33. 911 Purchasing Card, $164.80. 911 Cash Fund, $5,381.39, for a total of $106,497.02.
Move for approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Renetta.
Last week I asked for a signature on this cost reimbursement agreement for WVU. I think you all discussed it and agreed that you're ready to sign. Yes.
Move for approval of signing the agreement.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, we also have a community participation grant program application for the Scotts Run Museum and Trail. It's for $2,500 for promotional items and education materials. We also have a resolution. I'll read the resolution. Whereas the Governor's Community Participation Grant Program funding was set aside by the West Virginia Legislature for the County of Monongalia to undertake for the Scotts Run Museum and Trail Incorporated an amount of $2,500. And whereas the County of Monongalia has applied for funding through the West Virginia Development Office, and whereas the Governor's Community Participation Grant Program requires that a local government unit enter into a contractual agreement with the West Virginia Development Office to receive and administer grant funds. Now therefore be it resolved by the Commission of the County of Monongalia, West Virginia, that the President is hereby authorized to execute said agreement and any other necessary documents on behalf of the Commission, and that he be empowered to sign the contract and any agreements necessary to obtain these funds.
Move approval of resolution.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
That's it?
That's all I got.
Correspondence. Nothing.
Well, we have
No letters? It's because they raised the postage stamps up.
We have Bob Klein.
Bob
Oh,
Turner's
wait a
here
minute.
for a
Bob,
comment.
I didn't mean that. It wasn't intentional. But besides, that's a very important area. I know.
Good morning. I'm here on behalf of our disabled workers at PACE to request a proclamation to declare October National Disabilities Employment Awareness Month. Before I read the proclamation, I just want to thank the Commission for all the support. I mean, we're doing tremendous things in Monongalia County. I mean, there are 1,200 organizations like PACE around the United States, and I'd say we're in the top 10% of them. So it's something that this county should be proud of in terms of what we're accomplishing. tomorrow is our awards ceremony at Pace at 1:30. I'd like to invite everybody out to join us for the awards ceremony at 1:30. And then next week, and you should have gotten an invitation, it's 4 o'clock on the 15th, we're going to be dedicating the Mike and Julie Oliverio room at Pace. And we don't forget our roots. We don't forget, if Mike were here, he'd start telling you a story that began in 1967, slowly moved forward. But since he's not here, I just want to say, we remember our roots, and so we're going to dedicate a room in he and Julie's honor. So, read this proclamation. Whereas Pace Enterprises, Inc. provides people with disabilities with evaluation, training, and jobs necessary to receive good wages and benefits and gain higher independence and quality of life. And whereas West Virginia leads the nation in the highest unemployment rate of people with disabilities, whereas through the Source America program, community-based nonprofit organizations such as Pace Enterprises provide employment opportunities to people with disabilities while providing a wide array of quality goods and services at a fair price. And whereas in Monongalia County, West Virginia, Pace Enterprises for 42 years has provided employment opportunities for people with disabilities, enabling them to lead more productive and independent lives. And whereas Pace Enterprises was recognized by the Celebration of America Committee as Monongalia County's Employer of the Year for 2014. And whereas Monongalia County, West Virginia recognizes the important contributions of Pace Enterprises to its citizens. Now therefore, the Monongalia County Commission does hereby proclaim October 2014 as Disability Employment Awareness Month, and hereby commends all persons who are committed to and work with toward enhancing employment opportunities for people with disabilities.
Move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Proclamation, excuse me.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Bob.
We thank you and all your staff for the excellent work you do out there every day.
It's our frontline staff are what cares. I get to show up at things like this and act like I have something to do with it. I really know who's driving the van and carrying the boxes.
Well, that's a sign of a good leader. I'll make copies for you.
I can say that I know
Thank you, Bob.
all three of us are looking forward to working on developing and expanding that road, two-lane road that goes out there. I think it's one of our priorities.
Right.
And we really think that's also going to make a difference for that community.
It's still classified as the most dangerous road in Monongalia County, the Jumping Hill Road.
And there's a lot of traffic in between.
Yes.
If you think about between Pace, the schools, and Pro Performance, we start at 5 in the morning and finish up at 11 o'clock at night, and there are people back and forth on that road the
Well,
entire
the
time.
TIF will make a difference where we actually will have an opportunity to make some major infrastructure changes in that area.
We look forward to that road growing, and we look forward to creating more jobs for our workers with disabilities. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. No correspondence, right, Diane?
Correct.
Unfinished business.
It's been a slow day. You all picked a good meeting to
New,
come to.
new business. Hearing date for amendment to the West Run Planning District zoning map.
Yes, I'd like to, under commission, to approve the date of November 12 at 10:30 a.m.
Is that a Wednesday?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
This will be for case MA 001, 2014, request for an amendment to the West Run Planning District zoning map from medium-density residential to high-density residential.
What's the time?
10:30 a.m., November 12th.
I move we set that date for the hearing on the West Run Planning District Amendment.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Appointments to the board.
Okay, last week we interviewed W. Kent Polly.
Right.
He's interested in serving on the Board of Zoning Appeals. He is a resident of the West Run Planning District. That would be a 3-year term that would end January 1st, 2016.
Move for approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. He is approved.
Good. And the second, he's also interested in serving on the vacant term on the Building Commission. That's a 5-year term that would end June 30, 2019.
Move for approval, put him on the building commission.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. He's approved.
That's all I have.
He gets double approval. Is that it?
That's it.
Reports from elected officials and department supervisors. Anything else, Diane? Mexico's all right? Okay. I just had to get a report how it was firsthand. Bobby? Renetta? Jamby?
No, sir.
Ron?
No, sir.
Ben? Janet?
There's Dave.
Mayor?
Hey, how you doing there?
I'm hanging in there, Mayor. Thank you.
Good up there. I'm glad to see you back. That's about all I had to say. Sorry I didn't get here last week, but, just, really didn't provide for me to come, and, I can't come tonight. I've got a sewer board meeting tonight. But I've already heard there's no pepperoni rolls, so I'm not gonna miss my pardon?
I think we're having pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, okay, good.
We'll miss
Tough
you.
on me, aren't you?
We'll miss you.
We'll save you, please.
Mark?
Just one thing, and kind of what's piggybacking what Bob was doing for the disability. I'm actually the chairperson for the DRS's Consumer Advisor Group, and for October is Disability Awareness Month, so we've been doing a health fair every October for, wow, the last 14, 15 years in a sense, and it's coming up October 17th. So, and we have it at the mall, they're gracious enough to let us have that, so just wanted to throw that in for that, since this is a big month for disability awareness, we did put on a disability awareness fair at the mall on the 17th, which is 10 to 3 on that. Outside of that, I was fortunate enough last week to attend a leadership conference at Lakeview, myself and Chuck did, and this past Monday and Tuesday, we sat through the West Virginia County's board meeting to become more educated. So it's been very educational through that, and we had some discussion with Del because he was.
We have some students from WVU here. What we like to do is recognize you, even if you've been here before. We're going to make you a part of our records, so that maybe 30 years from now, you might want to look back and see when you attended this meeting.
It's on YouTube, so
But
you'll
if-
be able to keep this
If you
forever.
just stand up and identify your name, what class you're with,
What they're working on.
and what you're working on.
My name is Justin Moore. I'm here from my political science class, and we had to sit in on a meeting and then write a paper.
Thank you.
My name is Dakota Hoover, and I'm here for the same reason. It's Poli-Sci 220 for local and state government, and this is the meeting I chose to sit in with.
My name is Samantha Gasper, and I'm in the same class as all of them, so for Poli-Sci. My name is Sadie Whiteman, and I'm the same reason.
And my name is Ryan Minnick, and I'm in class with all these guys and for the same paper.
Good. Well, we welcome you.
Is Chris in school now?
I wish I was back in school. Thanks for the recognition.
Reports from county commissioners.
Do you want to go first?
Oh, I can. I just got a couple brief things, basically repeat what Mark had to say. I attended the Community Leadership Academy, and I was one of the presenters on behalf of the commission, along with Representative Terry Cutright from Main Street, Mayor of Morgantown, and two representatives from WVU. We did a presentation on leadership and collaboration, and how governments need to work together more. We were told at the Association of Counties meeting by Kelly Nix that the most popular presentation during the academy was the collaboration presentation. That was the one that was rated the highest, so I thought that was noteworthy. I was there on your behalf,
Good.
representing you.
I've had all the confidence in the world in you.
Very good. And then we attended the Association of Counties meeting, and hard to imagine, but we're already laying out our legislative priorities, both for the commission and and the various elected officials in the county. I think there's a renewed focus, and Mark chime in on this. I think there's renewed focus among the county officials throughout the state, and I must give some credit to our own county officials. All of us working together has sort of created an example of working together and committed together to give the counties the power to actually solve many of the problems that can't be solved in Charleston. And so there was, I believe, would you agree with that? That was quite a message that came from the Association of Counties, that the solutions for West Virginia and its problems do not exist in Charleston, regardless of those people that sat down in Charleston and think that they have all the solutions. The solution rests in the counties and with the elected county officials that work hand in hand, and the mayors and the managers and people who work hand in hand every day to solve the individual problems of the citizens. By us working together, we can then solve the problems throughout the state. And that's the message we're going to try to carry to the legislature in January, and many of our initiatives relate directly to that. So that's my report.
Three good things. First, it was announced yesterday that Morgantown was listed as the 17th best college town to live in the country. So we were rated there. The second thing was, last night I was fortunate to attend the meeting that the Chamber of Commerce had. We met with Speaker Tim Miley, who was very interested in our proposal for the home rule for the roads. He felt that, he said point blank, that he really liked the idea that we were thinking out of the box, and then the pressure was all going to be on the county commissioners, but he liked the idea of the possibility of how we need to come up with funding working through the DOT. So he was very supportive of it, and he felt that he would be working with Senator Prezioso on that. So he really did like the idea. And the third thing is initial reports right now on the mile-gram. Great reviews that we have extended the time right now, and the traffic is moving a lot quicker, and right now getting a lot of positive comments. We may have to consider maybe fixing the light a little bit down at the bottom of Easton Hill, but right now we don't need to do that. We're going to monitor it. But right now I've heard from the businesses, from the people, and that very appreciative the county commission tried to do something, and actually it is working.
I don't have anything. General comments from the public?
Chris?
Yes, Mayor?
No, I'd just like to add to what Eldon had said, because we've talked about this before, and we've always thrown little barbs at different things about some of the problems that we can't solve on a local scene, and we need help in Charleston. And then you said something about Charleston thinks that it's everybody else's problem. I think that it's a lack of wisdom on possibly everybody's in everybody's case to know the difference, you know. So that's all.
Anyone else?
As I said, you picked a really, really good meeting. You need to
Yeah,
pass
50
on.
cents in the meter too.
Yeah, that's right. You can get it all in
Well,
30 minutes too.
You can come tonight and get some pizza too.
Yeah, not to realize that we do have meetings all day long. We have what's called a work
Yeah,
session,
yeah.
then a meeting at night. So,
We have our community leadership.
which I'm sure you'd love to come back for. And I do like to see a University High School student here, so this is even better. So. Move to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion to adjourn in a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.